All right, welcome back, you guys. So we're gonna continue the. Well, I think what we'll do is do I guess a full run through, like a proper full run through here. There is also the new video out, you guys. Let me do this. The Asmongold video is finally out, man, and Hunter's out of the dungeon temporarily. So yeah, go watch that if you haven't seen it. I guess here I can do it here too. Surely the YouTube bot will respond in a reasonable amount of time. Maybe not, but yeah. Anyways, it's a good video, dude. And that was a pretty fun run. So yeah, man. I'll probably do some more runs like that in the future, I think. Not sure when. I was thinking a lot last night about the master run all bosses in Elden Ring.
In a dream, a murky, forgotten land.
And I kind of want to do that, so yeah, for now, let's see how we can do here, man. I think so. I'll probably be making like save files as we go. Actually, let me open up my save organizer. It is Godfrey behind me, yeah. I'm gonna have to practice this run a lot. Like, this will be game one. I was thinking DS1 would be game one, but this run is significantly harder. So then I guess what my projected order will be is Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 1, and then Dark Souls 3, probably. But who knows? It would be funny if Dark Souls 1 ended up being last. But Dark Souls 1 is a way easier run. So who knows, man? I don't know if I'd want to do Valley of the Drakes. That far into a run. Because it's pretty consistent, but you can definitely get hit, I think. Oh my god, the bot finally responded on YouTube, dude. It's a miracle. I can pin messages on YouTube, right? Here we go. Actually, 5 minutes later. Yeah, I don't know, though, man. It's... Dark Souls 3 is definitely harder than DS1. Well, I guess we'll see. Once we DERUST in all the runs and I'm starting to get consistent again, then I can decide. But I think DS2, DS1, DS3. Probably. Let's go in Soodle. And GT, thanks, dude.
Are you?
Asmongold hockey video. Yeah, I forgot how much I was talking about hockey on that, dude. But it's because that was a really long stream. It was like a 12-hour stream. And that was the last run of the day, obviously. And I was probably at I don't know. Whoops. What on earth is that? I was probably at, like 7 or 8 hours on the stream by that point, so I was kind of I don't know. Just randomly ranting about stuff. Let's go, Elfman. Welcome back. Let's get a couple... Oh.
No.
Already in same time loss.
Oh my.
So normally put that there and then... Bandai updated their Elden Ring playlist on all regions. I saw. I did see that. I think. Yeah, more stuff going on. What are they cooking, dude? It's the real question. And before, it's just some random fucking, like, nothing related. And it's still another year before DLC comes out. I do think, I think it's DLC, man. I think there's way too many things going on for it to just be a coincidence. New Coliseum patch. Imagine all that. They just add another Coliseum to Haligtree or something. All right, buddy.
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
Yeah.
Pocket 11s. Thanks for the 3-month Prime sub. I appreciate that. Raiden, welcome back. Let's go on Kiva as well. You'll see in February possible. Well, that was actually really bad. I think it's possible, but unlikely. I almost died there. You know what? If we're doing DS2 game 1, then I could definitely do the riskier early game. Like just not buying as many skulls and stuff. And do the jumps. Actually, that's...
Lively.
something I should think about, actually. Yeah. That actually would change quite a bit. You remember when a bunch of YouTubers who were crap at DS2 started whining about it? Everyone nodded along. I do think, I definitely think the game's overhated, for sure. At the same time, I can understand why people don't like it as much as the other one. Hello? Oh, bro. What on earth is that? Game's bugged. Actually bugged. The bug is bugged. Well, it's not a bug. You're just shooting a firebomb through the wall. I'm actually not sure. Do black firebombs in this game have a bigger AoE? I don't think so. I think that's only DS3. But yeah, it's funny, in my Asmongold run, I was talking about DS2 and stuff, and how I like it. I wonder if he actually does end up watching it. It's gonna be funny to to see what he says about that. It's like, yeah, I don't mind agility. I would change it in a couple ways, but I like it for challenge running and stuff. What to do, man? Do I do the quicker early game or not? It's not that much quicker, but it might be nice to just never have to reset ever in early game, you know? Because if I do the other strats, I'll have to reset occasionally. Probably. Very, very occasionally. Not often, but... okay, so let's get the key, bright bugs, bombs. Probably should have healed. 'Cause now I gotta heal. It wouldn't change that much, though, so I'm probably going to stick with the more consistent thing for God Run 3. I don't think that's a bad idea. Well, no, it's not a bug. It's just firebombs have AoEs, right? And so if you throw it at the right spot, the AoE reaches the other side and explodes the barrels. Like that's all that happens. It's not a bug or a glitch or anything. It's not intended, sure, I guess, but there's no way it's a bug or anything like that. The only thing for team hit list though, I think if you do that, they count that as a hit. Which is fair. I just don't, because it's self-inflicted. But yeah, so if you're submitting a run to team hit list in DS2, probably don't do that, because it'll instantly get turned down. At least I think. I'm not 100% up to date on team hit list rules, but all your hits are self-inflicted. True. I mean, you're the one choosing to play the game, so actually true. But I more meant, I see it as more similar to using something like seppuku. Seppuku's allowed for no hit, where you're basically just hitting yourself. I think it's kind of... I would put it more closer to that than getting hit by a trap. Should have popped the soul, I guess. Firelight, thanks, dude. Oh. Wonder when I should make the first save file. Really, I won't die for a while. I still haven't gotten the DS1 run on stream yet. I've gotten it. I've gotten the DS1 all bosses off stream twice, but I haven't done it on stream yet. Surely I will eventually. Roz is grinding Lesby no hit with an umbrella. like like a weapon. I don't know much about the game, so I don't know all the different weapons in it.
May the power...
What are you doing? Ugh. I've no choice now.
Local host, I appreciate that, dude. This is original DS2, yeah. Might be able to tell by this bonfire being here instead of right over there. It's a weird change. I don't know why they moved it, but
Seek
they
those
did.
whose names are
Yeah, she does sit in a different spot in vanilla. She sits, yeah, further back, and it's actually more convenient.
Oh, what
To
is
pop the soul. The mace, rapier.
people these days?
Okay, 10 endurance.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, I kind of want to test. Easy was tell me about some bright bugs that are free to pick up in the 3rd DLC. So that might mean I can use a few more bright bugs. Yeah, and you know what, too? This skip that I do here, well, it's not really a skip, but I don't know what it is. But this is probably another thing I don't want to be doing in game 2, right? You very mess upable right there. Insane. They made lizards in this game way too hard to hit. They're so annoying. And then you can't even quit out to respawn him. There's some insane glare on my monitor, so I can't really see him. Where's he going? Yeah, so this is sort of the safer way to go. Honestly, if I thought I was doing this area game, or this is game 1, then I probably wouldn't go this way. So I might need to just rethink it. If I'm gonna do this as game 1. Yeah, I might just do this the faster way. I don't know. We use the Explorer, right? I think that's what it's called. Could you imagine the rope burn on your hands from doing that? Your hands would be just toast. It'd be over. Well, I'm not going to set a timer because I'm probably going to be loading a lot of save files on this to practice things. So, kind of feel like a timer's not super appropriate. I guess I can, though, but... But yeah, when I do an actual run trying to get 0 hit, then of course I'll put the timer up. Motorboy, welcome back. Yeah, I don't know if I said this earlier, but today won't be a super long stream. And I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow either. I will try to, if I have time this weekend, I'll try to practice a bit, but I'm not sure if I will. DS2 no damage, pretty easy. It is interesting though. It's probably the only Souls game where no damage is actually vastly different. I guess obviously DS1 not having RTSR is a pretty big deal, but in this game it actually changes the route you do, so that's cool. Have I done a no-hit run with Serpent Bone Blade? I've not. I do think it's definitely not a great no-hit weapon, that's for sure. And I don't remember exactly the requirements for getting it, but you have to do Volcano Manor quest stuff, right? So, Tom, thanks, dude. I appreciate that. Do I also work or... yeah, at this point, I just stream. That's it. So I don't work, basically. In other words. I play games. Which is pretty cool. But yeah, a few people have done DS2 no damage though. But essentially, the route revolves around... You don't... You have so many options in this game, right? But I think a lot of people go to Freya. Because, you know, going down the rotten... I can't remember. In this game, Fall Control, does it totally mitigate damage? I think it does. So you can go get Fall Control, I think, from Ornifex, right? Or... I don't know who sells it. I think you can get a copy from good old fucking Marigold, but... Obviously, most people don't want to go into Iron Keep. But yeah, you have a lot of options, is basically what I'm trying to say. But I think a lot of people do, like, for Freya, or you go to Freya, get the spell, and then go to Rotten's, or... Probably shouldn't waste an iron arrow for this, but... I have to. We got to get the hammer. To make sure I follow my notes properly, because I don't want to forget something. And the whole point of what I'm doing right now is to make sure that the route is good and everything's going to work out. Not really too worried at this point about getting hit on the bosses yet. Obviously that does matter, but not at the moment. I'm a big fan of the... Well, maybe I'm not a big fan, but I really like the idea of the Iron King route in this game. So you go... You basically just do 4 Iron Kings, and that's it. But it's pretty good, because on... Like, in this version of the game, Iron Keep is where you get the Dull Ember. So that's kind of nice, and then... Especially for SO1, because SO1 I think it makes the most sense, because then you go into the DLC and you pick up the Dex ring. And then also along that route, you get the work hook, which is plus, I think it's plus 5 Dex or something like that. Or it's plus a couple Dex, which allows you to use the rapier and the bow for SO1. The only problem is that all the bosses along that route are way harder. So, you know, it's maybe not objectively better, but I think it's fun to do at least. It's just, if the bosses weren't harder, then it probably would be better. Because if anyone's been watching, you know, like, I assume Dino does Mace. Hob, I've been watching doing Mace for SL1 DS2. The Rapier is significantly better than the Mace. In most situations. And obviously the bow is much better than the crossbow as well. That's the benefit of that route, but you have to fight Skeleton Lords and Mytha, and then go through Iron Keep, which is kind of rough, so. Oh. At least I saved it. So I think what I'll do... So we're going to come back here for the puzzling sword, I think is what I was doing, so... Well, Rapier, Rapier's not the best weapon in the game, but it's very, it's very simple to use on a run like this. Because you could just buy it right away, and it's just very good. But it's probably not the best weapon in the game. I've done no-hit with several weapons that are better. Yeah, I'm not sure what the best weapon is. The best weapon I've used for no-hit is the Helix Halberd, I think. But, I mean, yeah, true, Rapier isn't even the best thrusting sword. Arguably, Ice Rapier's better, and then Roger's Rapier, or not Roger's, what's the one, dude? I can't remember the name of it. You guys know which one I mean. Yeah, Ricard's Rapier, yeah, that's basically the same. Okay. Segmented no hit. I mean, not really, but I guess sorta.
You have acquired the soul of an old one.
Yeah, it's not Roger's. But Roger and Ricard, I mean, basically the same. When you think about it.
I'll be around.
Okay, so this is where I say to buy the hood. Let's go ahead and do that. Hood plus bright bugs. Yeah, the Espada as well. True. Yeah, that's what's really nice about this game, I think, is it's kind of like Elden Ring, where there's so many different builds that are viable, especially for no-hit. There's so many different ways you could do no-hit in this game. Most people just do Rapier, because it's probably the simplest, but most weapons are easily good enough to no-hit this game and be viable. Rohan, I appreciate that, dude. We should get upgrade armor in Elden Ring. I think I agree. As long as the the price of it wasn't too insane, because even if it doesn't do much, like in this game, and I guess DS1 too, it doesn't really do a ton. But it's just more ways to build out your character, which I like. Then I guess the other argument to why you shouldn't have it is because I only have 2 skulls. Is that right? Is because it kind of forces you, or some people think it, you know, if you pick up a cool armor set, then you can't just use it right away. I think I used an extra skull somewhere. I thought I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I think I need at least 3 for Rat Vanguard. And I had 3 last time, but now I only have 2, so. Yeah, plus 25 would be way too much. I think if they could go to plus 5 and use only a couple materials or something. I'm very concerned about our skulls here. Because I don't think I pick any up. And I think I bought them all. Yeah, that'd be another reason actually to do the quicker route through the gutter. Because then I save those 2 skulls. So I should play Lethal Company with Potastic. I don't know anything about that game. I've never seen it. What is that game about?
Be persistent and never give up hope.
Oh man, thanks for the 1,000 bits again, dude. Insane, man. Thanks so much, dude. Let's see here. I guess I'll go like that. Where are my skulls, dude? Where did I use an extra one? I'm so confused. Very, sketchy section here, man. Because those enemies chase you, but then they leash back, and you just kind of have to trust that they're not going to go and destroy you. Osman, welcome back. Gavlan wheel, Gavlan deal.
Young people.
Definitely a little rusty on some fights, man. That one, get the mace. Yeah, 2 casts of Homeward. You know what? I was thinking it would actually be nice, though. Because I do Homeward Bone again here. So it would save some Homeward Bones, but I don't really need to save Homeward Bones for anything. I think the all bosses no hit run in this game is one of the most fun no hit runs you can do. I think it's one of the best ones. I think, yeah, the reason why I think having a lot of content in the game is part of the reason. But just the going through the running sections and stuff is, I don't know, the route's really cool. The way you build your character. The running sections are pretty challenging to get through. You have so many options as well, right? It's you have so much freedom with what build you want to go with and what weapons you want to use for certain bosses, and I think that's what makes it so fun to me. Especially for me, routing is the most fun part, and so having a lot of options makes it better. What's the most boring all bosses? Probably DS1, I guess, just because you got so OP. Probably DS1. Let's go on pair. I'm probably not going to play DS3 today. No, it's going to be a short stream. I don't even think I'll be able to finish this run. I guess I'll... This is going to be game 1 then. I can do a few of the faster strats. How's it going, Tish? Which no hit run is objectively the easiest? I think Demon Souls has to be up there.
Bearer of the curse.
I think Demon Souls definitely has to be up there. But besides that, you could say Elden Ring is one of the easier ones as well. So let's get urine. We're going to go back to here. Demon Souls have 1 tough boss. It really doesn't, though. It has 0, really. The hardest boss on the route that I do in Demon Souls is actually Fool's Idol. That is genuinely the hardest boss. But even then, there's ways that you can do it where you can be a lot safer on Fool's Idol. I just like to do the quicker strat usually. I've literally never said urine. I say yearn. All right, so we're going to go get this to +2. You know what? Maybe I should just start saying urine anyways. You're in. It's like cuckery.
People these days.
I'm such a big fan of the puzzling sword in this on this boss. Excellent weapon. Star Scourge, Red Ann. True. Yeah, the puzzling sword's it's a good +0 weapon because it has S scaling immediately. It actually doesn't, upgrading it barely does anything though. Which is why it's good at +0. I think that's actually the main weapon I use for the early game on level 1 +0 while bosses no hit. I just go with that until I get through the Shrine of Winter and then farm for Ice Rapier, which is the ultimate level 1 +0 weapon. What? Michael, thanks for the 100 bits, dude. And thanks for the good luck. I appreciate that. You know what? This is a good section for the hood. The hood will be nice through here. How's it going, Alduin? We need some of these as well. This is a good place for a save file. Probably using a herb right here would make a lot of sense. Because it refills... Ooh. Maybe I should cast another... I should probably cast another urine there, I think. Urine is basically a spell version of Alluring Skulls, but just better. Because it lasts for so long. Okay, so Stone Sword. This one... Use one of these. Right bug. Dark weapon. Last one in here. Nice. Okay, that casting spot makes this guy not drop down, which is good. I could probably not use a herb here, actually. I think I can get away with it. Oh my god. Fucking hero skeleton, dude. What? What is that? Holy shit, dude. What a hero. You just watched the Puzzling Stone Swords R2. Big fucking whip. Yeah, the Chuzo skeleton making a return. Yeah, I kind of misplayed that. I should have waited a little bit before starting my R2s. I also probably should have popped an extra one and just made sure they were grouped up. Because there's literally no reason why I wouldn't make sure. Just wait and make sure, so. Guess it worked out, though. Also, I should probably keep this armor on here. The poison. Best NPC, Chloanne. Solipes.
Visit me.
Yeah, yeah, arrow right through the ribcage, dude.
Oi.
Mace out. You shitter. Why would you do that? Whoops. Jesus, dude. That was not good. That was really weird how that section went. I don't know if I messed something up or... Because usually those guys don't move at the bottom. A lot of weird stuff there. Boss better than Gwyn? In terms of a boss fight, maybe. I think that boss is cool because he's got some interesting mechanics with him, I guess, right? Like the alluring the boss with the little guys and then you can rip off your arm. Oh my god, bro. What the hell am I doing? What's up, Doobles? Insane accidental roll and then nearly die because of it. I like that strat there, actually. Seems a lot safer than what I used to do. Oh my god, what an atrocious roll that was. I set the wrong ring on there. Probably why I took an extra hit. What is that command on YouTube, dude? It's not the right video. Oh, maybe that's like a timer or something. Okay, so this part, let's see. Oh, fuck. Oh, boy. That's why we need stone ring, dude. Best ring in the game. Yes, stoner in G.
What?
Stoner in G. Jester pants. See, so here's where you can get fall control at this guy.
Cheers.
I still think I think I need this lockstone. Because there was definitely something yesterday where I was trying to open a lockstone. Oh, maybe it was Gargs or I don't know. I seem to remember something. And yesterday, I was just running up to this guy. Yeah, I wish I had a stone ring in Elden Ring. But it would kind of work differently though, right? Because and I don't know. It'd probably be just broken. If it just increased your poise damage, it would just be broken. those dung pies out. Probably need another save here. Nice. I don't think I got ticked there, right? I was a little close at one point, but I think I was fine. Okay, so at this point, I decided that I just want to kill this stuff here. All right, so we're just gonna let that guy break the thing. Poison buildup worse? Well, I procced him in 3 hits. It's not bad. So I think... I don't... I mean, Ring of Blades +1 is good, but... Dark Frog is poison. Yeah, I know you can jump the gap out of aim, but on this run, I'm trying to simplify basically everything. Which is also why I don't do a lot of strats that I normally would do. But yeah, no, I was also thinking this game would be game 2. But I think it'll be game 1, so I actually might go back to doing some of those quicker strats that are riskier. Like the strat in my normal all bosses that I do in Iron Keep on that second part is to, like, I don't kill anybody, I just run through. Let's go in Shogun. Alright, so far so good actually, man. I mean, this is... If we can get past this segment, then I'm... Like, that's pretty damn good. The early game is some of the harder parts on the run. I mean, this run overall is pretty tough, but... This early game setup is... Oh... I don't know if it's safe to use a herb here, but I kind of need to. I think I guess I'll do the skip here. If this was game, not game 1, then I probably wouldn't do that, but yeah, I don't think it'll go 1, 2, 3. I don't think so. I think it'll go 2, 1, 3 at this point. It just it doesn't really make sense to do. I don't think I need dark weapon here to do any order other than the one that is hardest to easiest, right? Or least consistent to most consistent. Well, yeah, we'll see about 3. I'm not 100% set on that order. By any means. Oh, wow. Where's my poison? He must not have been in that dark fog. There's no way. But yeah, that is true. DS1 probably should be last. I think I think DS2, DS3, DS1 is probably order from hardest to easiest. So that's why I was saying, you know, maybe I go back to DS3 and it's like, okay, yeah, this run is hard enough that I should do DS1 last, even though I have played it the least. But I don't trust DS1 last, I don't think. High wall, I did a safer strat in the God Run 3 for high wall, like at least the dragon part. But the rest of high wall is pretty free, I mean. Almost might as well just cast a urn there. Because I have a bunch of extras anyways with the helmet, so. Oof. I think I should maybe do the safer strat in that section by just killing everybody. I should probably just kill him, man, because that was really scuffed. Especially since I haven't done it a lot recently. We run through this DLC section early because it's very dangerous. And also because we get our chunks here. That is mostly why. Oops, I shouldn't have rested here. I guess I'm not going to do the skip here anyways. Usually I would just run and jump across to that one and then fall down, which is obviously a lot faster, but... we'll just do it slowly. Had I considered doing some Morrowind/Oblivion runs? What do you mean with my own setups in mind? But if you're talking about no damage runs, then holy shit, dude. What what the hell is this? Good lord. Oh my god. We might need some mod help in here. Jesus Christ, dude. I think there might be too many of them, dude. I don't think... I cannot remember the last time I was botted like this, dude. It's insane. What do I do? I guess I'll put it into, like, follower only, I guess. In a second. Let them pump up my chat analytics really quick. Jesus, dude. I guess they're gone now. Or maybe a mod did something. Yeah, classic YouTube dub, dude. That's actually insane. Oh, there's some still. You know what? I can't actually remember which snow the chunks are under. I think it's one of those two. There it is. Insane bot raid, dude. Oh, unique chat. Well, there you go. Okay, so that's it, dude. So now, let's go with Dark Weapon. That's crazy, dude. Like the fucking 1,000 bot messages in 5 seconds. That's crazy. Guess I'll just cast Urine here. Cast Urine and then kill, I think is what I'll do. Only no hit runners can chat. Yeah, that's a great idea. Just have nobody talking in chat, basically. Have like, well, have like 20 people maximum. Put the black firebomb here. I'm gonna just cast another Urine, I think. Just don't want to break the barrel. What I can also do... I don't think I need to rest here for any reason, so... Okay, so... You know what? I'm gonna pick up... I'm gonna just grab these large hearts so I can save some souls here. What you meant by Oblivion Morrowind is with my own setups, stat spread, and such. I mean, I guess, yeah, like, I do plan on playing more Elder Scrolls eventually. I've been saying that for a while, though, but I do. +9. Dark. Okay, so I shouldn't have to rest here. But yeah, I guess we'll see about that. Really? Have I seen the prototype version of this map? I don't know if I have. Yeah, I don't know why the bot has the wrong video. That's so weird because I changed it. Like I changed the command. So I don't know what happened, but if you're looking for the video, it should be pinned at the top of the stream or the chat. Time I play Elden Ring DLC GTA 6 might be out. Yeah, maybe, dude. You might be right. Oh, okay. I have 2 urines left. Just trying to think of where I use them here. And I don't have any herbs either. I guess I'll just rest.
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
DLC tomorrow percent 100.
Or AME. Thanks for the 5-month Prime sub. Yeah, 100% DLC tomorrow. Coming straight out of From Software. The Spies. I haven't made the Minecraft server yet, but I think... I think this weekend I'll get it set up. Come on, bro. Why's my damage so bad? Maybe last time I did this, I'd red tier stone or something. Or maybe I was headshotting him. Okay, let's see if we get lucky. Drop in the hole. And we do. I'm realizing I should have used the bright bug though. Or well, no, I guess we have dark fog. But okay, one thing I absolutely have to put in here. I was also supposed to buy some bright bugs, I guess. I should have bought some of the herbs here. I'm definitely hearing the double music more today. Maybe we should just turn it off. Oh, because the volume was higher. What are the details on Minecraft server? Well, there's nothing yet, but I'm probably just gonna make a Minecraft server to anybody using the Discord, I think. Implemented notes on splits. Do you ever plan on giving that out? Not really, to be honest. But I guess I could. I'm kind of surprised that it hasn't been like implemented already, but I maybe could. If I get some time, then maybe. It is nice. Like, it's definitely nice to have it. Because then you don't need to worry about like a document or something like that. Okay, sure. I'll go like one music. How am I feeling about Jacques Martin? It's so hard to say. Like, the Suns are just so bad that I think he's a good coach. Obviously, he's won stuff and all that. I don't think it's his fault. I think the team just is really bad. They're young and they're bad. And I think it's going to be a long time before... I should have casted another year in there, but... I think it's going to be a long time before all the issues are solved. Hopefully they just totally blow up the defense. That's kind of what people are thinking they're going to do. I think it's the right move. Like, just basically get rid of everybody except for Sanderson. Is that Asmongold? Wait, me or the boss? This boss is what you turn into if you live at Asmongold's house for too long. Actually, would I have even had enough souls? I don't know. But okay, so do I only have 2 skulls? I only have 2 skulls right now. That is not enough for Rat Vanguard. That's simply not enough. Let me just go see if I missed any here or something, but...
Nothing
Yeah.
new to do,
I think I might just have to go back to Rat Vanguard later. So let's go ahead and put Rat Vanguard... Let's just go ahead and put it next to Chariot, which is kind of the other boss at the end that I just go to clean up. So if that's the case, then we're going to Notchka. Oh, but no, we got to do Rat Vanguard. Oh, shit, okay. We have to, because we need to join the Rat Covenant. That is why I do that there. So what should I do then? I only have 2 skulls. And Urine doesn't work against those enemies. Oh, you know what? I had 3 skulls because I picked up an extra one in the Skeleton Lord's fight. I guess I could do Authority later too, but I think what I should have done is I should do the quicker route through the how many chunks do I have? I probably have an extra one. I should just simply do the quicker route through the... Let me get the hood back on. Quicker route through the gutter. If this is game 1, I can just do the quicker route and then save the 2 skulls. And then it's no problem. I think. Is there anything wrong with that? I still probably would want to pick up those poison arrows. I do like having those. So I could use maybe one skull, but even that, you don't really need a skull for that. So that's what I think I'll do. Oh, this is where I use the Pharaoh Stone. It's because, I don't know. I actually don't know why I do this. I think it's because a rat shows up from behind or something. You can just run past Roy, but he's kind of... It's a little sketchy, maybe. Also, I need to put this here. The ultimate problem, really, is that Solarpiece is so inconsistent. I mean, that seemed fine, right?
Leave. We have killed. Rejoice.
Also, apparently you can...
Permit me. Swear.
Wait.
Forget.
Ah, shit, dude.
Swear it.
Oh. Yeah, I guess you can skip the animation. All right, 11 dung pies.
Destroy.
Skulls and Bastille? Where would those be? It's not on the rooftop part. I don't know where there's Skulls and Bastille. Is that the lower part where the dogs are? I mean, that would, yeah, if there's just a skull pickup, that'd be nice. Split screen showing my hands. Well, I would like to get a controller viewer up again. I used to have that, but obviously I don't now because I'm streaming from 2 PCs and it's a bit more awkward, but I would like to get that set up eventually. But I don't know about a hand cam. Oh, on the, yeah, I think you're right, Bridge Outskirts. I think that's the same in this version, but I'm realistically not going to go over there for skulls. I'd rather just try to save one earlier. Getting cursed, I would not count that myself. I think Team Hitless does. The reason I don't count it myself is because there's runs where you have to get cursed, like all achievements, and I think counting it as a hit or not makes sense. But there's a sorcery route that uses whatever the staff is that increases your damage while hollowed. And so when I do sorcery, I'm probably going to curse myself for that. What a fucking asshole, dude. Oh my god, and she actually made it through the tree gap too somehow. I can't believe with this amount of damage, Notchka's trolling me. It's actually so dangerous because when she's running around with her soul mass, you need to basically be going sideways, perpendicular to where the soul mass is coming from. But then she also just attacks you, so it's very easy to get frame trapped when she does that. I think a lot of people used to bone out in that RNG. I did finish God Run 3, yeah. Finished that a while ago. But, yeah, I don't know if eventually I'll do this run, but with 6 games. Maybe, I guess, maybe 7. Probably not. Controller view so you can see the button presses. Well, that's what I was saying, like the controller viewer. But again, it's way more complicated to set it up when I have 2 PCs. So, and I just haven't spent enough time figuring out the best way to do it. Let's go on Keel. This is not the worst boss. No way, dude. It's not a good boss, but it's not the worst boss either. Javelin wheel. Javelin deal. Benatu, welcome back. Can they call it a rat? It's definitely a dog. It's because it fell into a nuclear reactor, obviously. That's why. It used to be a rat. Because I haven't really needed this hood on. Let's go on Dolly. Vivacious, congrats, dude. Is 3 urines actually enough? I guess I did need the hood. I needed to buy the herbs, dude. I don't know why I didn't do that when I went back last time. I feel like 3's not enough. One. I guess it is, probably. Freya shows up on NG Plus there, that's it. Not on base NG. I forgot that a normal R1 doesn't voice break them. I should have done an R2 there. Totally forgot. A sprinting R1 is enough. No, my spacing there was maybe a little questionable. You could say. Oh! Oh boy. I forgot about this attack. Holy shit, dude. Fuck off, Freya. What on earth are you doing? Oh my god. That's crazy. What is going on? Oh my god. I cannot believe what I just saw. That's that, like, new fucking update, Freya, right there, dude. That's crazy. I have not seen a Freya like that before. It's wild. And then I also chopped the head off there, too, which is really bad. I don't want to chop the head. Because then you just can't even hit the boss. At least I don't think. That is insane. What is... There's... Clearly the game's messed up, you guys. They genuinely ruined the game in some update. Because that did not used to happen right there. That is... I'm just... They patched the game and it broke everything else, apparently. Holy smokes, dude. Maybe it's worth using a bright bug on Freya. because that was not good. But yeah, we'll see if we get a bunch of extra bright bugs and how many we end the run with. But that's definitely a boss that I want to use some on, I think.
Thanks.
Okay, so we got ourselves a +10. Go ahead and level up. To 105. I still can't believe that Freya fight. And you know what? My instincts totally saved me from getting hit too, because I saw the attack and I didn't even know what it was until I rolled into the boss and saw it happening. I'm like, oh shit, this is this fucking attack here. Yeah, Scholar's definitely better for Freya because you can bring the torch in there and it scares the spiders. In this version, unfortunately, that's not the case. Yeah, that's why I kill the spiders, because you can use urine on them, I guess, but it's safer to just kill them. Mute, how's it going, dude? Well, the torch, it not for the spiders. It doesn't do anything on the spiders. But obviously it still scares away those vampire guys, and like the torch is still useful, but not as good in this version. That's part of it, Vincenzo. The other part is no random forlorn. Those are the only two reasons, but basically everything else is actually better in Scholar. Including upgrade routing, using the torch on Freya, obviously, and a number of other things are better. Getting the dull ember, right? You get the dull ember much earlier. I think I normally cast a urine back there. Really sounds like I'm saying urine. I'm not saying urine, though. I think it might be the way my mic picks it up. It sounds like urine, but I'm saying urine. And there's nothing... I'm saying urine. You know what? Maybe it's not my fault. Maybe it's whoever made up that word's fault. I didn't hit him with a headshot there. I don't know.
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
Yeah. I knew that was going to be messed up. We have very little dex on this run, too. Drunk Timo Orgy. Thanks for the 2-month Prime sub, dude. Insane name.
My kingdom.
Wonder if I should buy some dark arrows on this. I think I will. I think it's worth it. Dark arrows are good on the burnt ivory knights. They're better on the dragon shrine enemies as well. Actually, I guess magic is... Maybe I won't. Magic is basically the same. Difference between alluring skull and urine? I don't know, dude. But there is a difference between alluring skull and urine. Basically, urine lasts much longer. And, what else? That's it. And it's obviously a spell, so I refreshes and stuff. How's it going, Joe? This is where I might in the future start getting the black bow, which is in a chest down here. It's probably the best bow in the game. The only thing is, I have really low dex, so I think I would need to level up more dex for it. But yeah, I think it's faster, does more damage than the longbow. It's just better. And on my first all bosses no hidden scholar, I used it. And I think if time's not a factor, like... I probably should go with it. But I don't know, man. High Lord Wolnir is a joke in DS3. Yeah, that's basically true. This run's going this run's going way better than I thought so far. We haven't actually gotten hit yet. Very surprising. You know, I actually don't know why I used the mace on the enemies below when the rapier kills them faster. Can I speak like Asmongold? I don't think so, dude. All I know is that he goes, boys. That's all I know. And gentlemen. That's it. all I know. Oh, and he also says the losers lose. That's another thing he says. Which is true. Wolnir better gimmick boss than Rykard? Is Wolnir a gimmick boss? But no, I don't agree with that. Yeah, boys and gentlemen only, apparently. Quite relaxed. Well, I've also done this run numerous times, so the thing is, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've done this. A couple of years, like 3-ish years, a little bit less than that. So, but yeah, I've probably done this run around 10 to 15 times. And it'll probably end up being a lot more after we get All Bosses Trilogy run. Let's go on Stitch Boy. Do I do no hit runs even if it's first playthrough? No. I don't think so. Surely I'll no hit all bosses plus DLC when the Elden Ring DLC comes out on my first playthrough of it. Just don't even play it first. Just no hit it with all the other bosses. I haven't played it ICD, so I guess not. If someone were to start doing no hit or no death runs, which game would I recommend? I would probably... If it really doesn't matter which game, like I guess I would say to do your favorite one, but if it really doesn't matter, I like Dark Souls 3 a lot for those runs. And the bosses are very tough, so... All the games are good, though, for it, I would say. I don't think you can really go wrong. I have done Sekiro, yeah. There's a lot of, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of speculation going on right now. with the DLC because of a couple... How did I allow this? Because of a couple convenient timings on things, but in my opinion, I think it actually is legitimately related to the DLC coming out or a trailer releasing soon. And I'm not really sure the timeline usually between a trailer coming out for the DLC showing actual gameplay and then the actual release of it, but it can't be more than, or it can't be less than a month, I would assume, right? Maybe somewhere between 1 and 3 months after that. So, I don't know. Ultimately, I have no idea. But maybe in the next 3 months, I could see it. Yeah, at this point for me, the longer it takes, the better, sort of, because I want to make sure I get this run first, and I also wouldn't mind starting to route the master run all bosses before that point. You need to stop watching Soul streamers when it shows up. Yeah, I think a lot of people are probably thinking the same thing. But you already know, I'm going to be playing it immediately and streaming it, so... Maybe I should have done 3 shots there. My favorite boss in a game is probably Demon Princes in DS3, I think. Already denied a Dark Souls 4. I think a Dark Souls 4... I think it would be tough to go back. Maybe. Because so many people, so many new players played Elden Ring. Basically the first Souls game they played. I think a lot of those players who have only played Elden Ring would not... I don't know, maybe that's not true, but I just think the open world part of it, a lot of people like open world games. And I think they might be disappointed as not open world. But I don't know. That could just be totally wrong, actually. Maybe it wouldn't matter. I could see an Elden Ring too, 100%. I could see an Elden Ring too. In fact, why wouldn't they make an Elden Ring 2? Just the same ideas, just everything basically the same. Just a different map, different bosses. Now, that probably wouldn't be for a number of years, I would assume, if they were to actually consider that. Because the DLC's coming out, and then it would take them a long time to make that. Or they could just call it something else. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna get some dark arrows, I think, here. Or you know what? I said I wasn't. Just kidding. Lord of the Elden Rings. Why wouldn't they make Sekiro DLC? Well, I just think Sekiro was a side project. And I don't think they had I think Sekiro probably did better than they thought. But I just don't think they pre-planned a DLC, and they were already working on Elden Ring by that point, so they were focusing on that. I wouldn't have... Yeah, a Sekiro DLC would have been nice, but... I think it's also just a fine game as it is right now. Yeah, well, that's what I mean. I highly doubt they expected it to do so well. And that's their first game of the year, too, I think, right? I think that was their first one. It is obviously deserved, too. Well, DS3 didn't get Game of the Year, though. Why does this guy not turn? Enemies in this game are so stubborn with turning around. No, Elden Ring... No. Sekiro was Game of the Year. Yes, Prime. Sekiro is their first Game of the Year. I am 100% certain on that. Okay, hopefully I got enough of them here, because I actually got hit here yesterday. I think the big thing is just to make sure I bait out attacks on these guys. That's it. Much better this time. Elden Ring did beat Ragnarok for Game of the Year, yeah. Overwatch Game of the Year over DS3. It is kind of weird, but it's also, I mean, it also makes sense, right? When you think about it, how many more people play, at least at that point, played Overwatch compared to DS3? Obviously, Overwatch is kind of a lot simpler, right? I think it's probably not as good of a game overall, but It just depends. As a PvP kind of like arena game, it's one of the best. So I think that's fair. Elden Ring 100% deserved the win, yeah. How many of these do I actually need? I get the hammer and I get the bow. Is there any other weapon I get upgraded? And the hammer's already +7. I'm pretty sure that's it. Don't need to waste extra souls there.
Visit me again.
Yeah, I don't know about best OST over DS3, but... Oh, I was meant to buy skulls. Whoops. How come I've never noticed Gilligan moves without talking to him? I didn't even know. I guess whenever you kill Mytha, he moves or something. Okay, so we're going to... I'm almost for sure going to get hit in here. But we'll see, I guess.
Flee.
So we don't even really need dark weapon here. Whoops, that was the wrong one. Let's go on Stern Jester. All the games do that, I think. Junk account, right? I don't know why they're obsessed with making you click an extra button, but... most of the Souls games make you say yes to things. I mean, I guess it's not a terrible thing in case you accidentally hit the wrong item or whatever. These pants make you take less fall damage. Oh, let's get that hood on too. Extra dark fog is nice here. Yeah, and Chris definitely likes bleed weapons, man. There's no question about that. Yeah, that's true. If you're testing weapons unupgraded, then yeah, bleed definitely factors in more. But in my opinion, on the bigger weapons, bleed it's sure it's nice to have, but it doesn't really come into play that often, just because they're too slow. But yeah, if I did a weapon tier list, it'd be based on a lot of different. It'd be based on different things than what he did his based on. Should probably get Stone Ring on. Like, mine would be based on, I would pick, like, okay, is a casual player gonna be... Like, is it based on how it would be for a casual playthrough?
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
Oh, you're
That's
such a
all.
shitter. Nice. First poison proc. Or yeah, if I wanted it to be more of like something that I've experienced in, it would be for no hit runs, right? Weapon tier list based on how good they are for no hit. I think that's a decent thing to base it off of. Please give me something. Fight is all about patience. Oh, wow. You are a... Oh, come on, bro. That was brutal right there. Why'd that only take 2 arrows? Maybe he probably was in a dark fog earlier or something. Yeah, what I was saying the other day is this boss fight, ever since Elden Ring came out, I like this boss fight, or I don't like it more, but it at least moves up the tier list just simply because of Elden Ring bosses being worse than this. Right? Who would you rather fight? This guy or this boss or be his champions? 100% of the time I would pick this boss, no matter what build I'm going with. Doesn't matter. I would always rather fight this boss. At least you have some good terrain to work with. The NPCs themselves are way less annoying. Now, I guess they have chunky health, though. Yeah, this is the original Lay Boys. That's true. Yeah, surely I said this fight's better than Demon Princess. And I was being dead serious, obviously, as well. Of course. Nice. Clean. Drive, thanks for the 9-month Prime sub, by the way, dude. You know what? I guess I actually want Dark Fog. I'm sure you guys are seeing now why this run is significantly harder than the other all bosses runs. The running sections plus the bosses are brutal and lots of things, man. That's not worse on Scholar, it's the same. Really wish Urine worked on the spellcasters, those guys. That'd be so nice. Oh. This is why I sit here and watch. Because the guys can drop down. Oh, that was not good.
The gods demand repentance. Cough up your coin. All of it.
Gulo, thanks for the donation, dude. I appreciate that. Which Souls did I have the most difficulty playing for the first time? It was definitely Dark Souls 3, but that's basically only because it was my first one. 15 damage. Shows when the boss is poisoned, confuse you. Well, it's because this game, it's so weird, but this game, it only shows, the numbers that it shows is only for single hits. Like, it doesn't stack up numbers. Yep, so when you go close to the smelters, they have an AoE. They have a constant AoE around them after they buff. And so that's why I fight them with range. It's just safer. It's technically possible to fight them with weapons, but it's a lot more dangerous, right? Because you gotta manage the AoE at the same time. So yeah, that's why I fight them like that. And that's why it's such a tough fight, because it lasts a long time. You gotta be very careful of the range. I need to go back and look and see the exact punish I do on that slow, like, horizontal attack. Because the way I've been punishing it, you can hit him like 3 times, but I just haven't been in the right position. Yeah, I poisoned for Red Tearstone Ring. NG. I should get the hood back, the hood on here. It actually is alive right now, Shogun. Yeah, dude. Surprising. Yeah, Ivory King's the hardest no-hit boss in the game, for sure. Not even really close. Mostly the phase 1. If it was just the actual boss part, then it wouldn't be so bad, but... I'm gonna cast an extra urine in here, because I didn't do that the other time, and it kind of... One of these guys that tried to attack me here, because I was a bit too slow. Yeah, unfortunately, even if I don't end up getting hit, I'm not gonna be able to finish the run today, because I'm gonna end in probably about 30 minutes. Canadian. It's not an accent thing, dude. It's really not. I think it's the mic or something. Because I'm saying yearn. Like, there's, I don't know, dude. Every single time I play this game. Oh, wow, that was kind of scary. Well, it's earn, but with a Y. Yearn. I guess I probably will, Shogun, yeah. Yeah, sure. Maybe I gotta start cheering for the Oilers, dude. Got a bandwagon on them because Suns can't win anything. It's depressing to watch. I remember the route through this area on SL1 is really... I remember it being very clever. I don't remember how, though. But it's because there's a lot of invasions that you got to avoid, and I think... I seem to remember getting the shortcut down here, and then... I don't remember much past that, but... Alluring Skulls in this game and Yearn, they have such a big AoE that I don't even know how big it is. Because I've never even had to think about it. I think basically if there's any enemies loaded in, then they're going to be attracted to it. As long as they actually do get attracted to it in the first place. That's how it feels like. Man, I would rather watch... I don't even know what I'd rather watch. Basically anything over watching baseball. Baseball is such a godlike sport. Surely.
Go back.
You think I'm not trolling? Well, okay, well, obviously that's an over-exaggeration, but... I'd rather watch most things than that, except for maybe reality TV. you're talking about people who like baseball. Okay. Gotcha. Honestly, even playing baseball is there's a lot of sports I think that the fun part about baseball would just be like hanging out, I think. Basketball and football, best sports. Wait, baseball sucks. Yeah, I would rather watch those two, but I'm honestly not a huge fan of basketball either, but
Then be gone.
oh, I thought I said yes. Ah. You went to a game when you were traveling for hockey to the U.S. to a baseball game. I've been to one baseball game in San Diego, and the only thing that happened that was remotely noteworthy was a foul ball came my way, and I got it, and that was it. Like I don't even remember watching it really. I was just eating food, and it's also when I was a lot younger though, so maybe it'd be different now, but I kind of don't think so, man. Yeah, I think it's just hanging out, really. Which is fine, but I'd rather go to a hockey game, obviously. Nothing better than that, dude. I wonder if I should get some bright bugs here, if there's any open. Just buy those up. Former baseball semi-pro. Can you sub or just unsub? Maybe, you know what? Maybe the issue, maybe it's my fault. Maybe the issue is that just that I haven't... We're a bit short on levels here, but it's probably fine.
Maybe. I'll give you the
yeah, maybe
best
it's my
nut
fault. Maybe I just
ever.
haven't played it. I haven't really played baseball other than in like high school. Just not even on like a team, but just just playing it for fun. So maybe it's my fault. Aussie Attack, thanks for the 5-month resub. I appreciate that. I'm not into soccer really. Nope. I usually set up red tier stone here. The only sport I'm really into is hockey, to be honest. Not enough syrup and mooses. It's not, it's meese. Moose eye. Ooh. Big bad path for that. Oh yeah, I guess arm wrestling too, true. True. But maybe, I guess... I'm trying to think if... I have followed... I used to follow NFL a little bit. No, not wrestling. Arm wrestling. Ever heard of hurling? Isn't that just field hockey? are you baiting me? Yeah, I think it's harder to be a fan of a sport for me when there's not a local team. So for NFL, my favorite team is probably Seahawks, but I don't actually really care that much. Well, if there's a local baseball team or basketball team, no, I wouldn't care. Makes hockey appealing? Well, it's just that I've played it my whole life, and then like that's probably part of it at least, but I think it's just a really good sport. Insane pace, constant action in it. I think there's the right balance of scoring in it. That's part of the reason I don't like basketball that much, because it's just the scores aren't super meaningful. You know, you get 2 points, and then the other team goes back, gets 2 points, and then you go back again. You defend properly. You missed a shot or something. You get, and then you go back again, get 2 points. So that you get 150 points a game plus, usually way more, at least in NBA. But hockey usually, I don't know how many goals on average are scored a game, but it's probably like 6, 7, which I think is the right amount. Yeah, the fights are good. The physicality's good. No, that's not all team sports. No, definitely not. I mean, compare it to soccer / football. It's not even close. There's not body... Well, there's contact, but... I mean... No, it's not even close to the same. And for me, probably American football is my second favorite to watch, but it's pretty slow, right? You got to play every 30 seconds or so. So there's a lot of just downtime waiting. But yeah, if football / soccer was bigger here, then maybe I'd be more into it. I just find that there's a lot of times where there's just not really much happening when I've watched it. Because I've watched it before. Like World Cup I've watched and stuff, but I just find there's a few too many people on the field, plus the field's a bit too big, plus nets are too big. But I don't know. I also haven't played it. I'm sure if I played it when I was younger and played it a long time, then it would be the opposite. So I should probably bone out. We got memed by not getting the charge. What I should have done, I should have just attacked him, actually. That is the solution, but I just forgot, honestly. There's a 0 horse strat on Scholar. Not on vanilla, as far as I'm aware. But I could be wrong. There's not one that's been found that I'm aware of. I'm certain there's a better way to do it than I do it here. I usually get 2 horses. There's probably a better way. What's it called? Football? I have no idea, but it's really annoying. Especially because I have a lot of European viewers and stuff. Well, it's more just viewers outside of North America that call it football and not soccer. So it's very annoying. Yeah, again, that was in Scholar, Osman. I'm fairly certain. No, I'm saying, yeah, I'm saying American football is annoying. Well, just either way, it doesn't matter which one. It's just annoying that they're the same name. Because everyone here calls it soccer. Like, basically nobody calls it football. And so when I think of football, I think of tackle football. But yeah, it is annoying. Really, this line is good. You can kind of tell based on... There's a little dark spot I walk past. But then there's also this slope. Hand egg. I don't know what an actual good name for it would be. But... all NFL what it is, running. I don't know, dude. Is football more running than American football? Probably. I'm sure there's more distance covered overall. When people aren't getting any like touches of the ball or whatever. Brain damage ball. Yeah, true. CTE ball. Actually true. Such a brutal sport. Like, it's so brutal to a point where it doesn't even make any sense. I've watched rugby a little bit. I'm sure I'll not mess up this part. Surely. I probably won't do Ivory today. This will probably be the last boss. I would be pretty confident in saying, I don't know this for sure, but I'd be pretty confident in saying that in hockey, on average, a player moves the most distance out of those three sports. Like, that's got to be true. Is chess a sport? Just have to look at the definition. if sport means that it's got to be a physical activity or like a physically exerting activity, then chess is not a sport. Neither is esports. Have I ever played any Prince of Persia games? I have not. Chess boxing is such a meme, dude. That's such a meme. Let's try to make sure all these are counter hits, I guess. Nice one. Yeah, that looks good. So now I'm just waiting for a good attack, 3-hit kill. I maybe could have rebuffed there, but... Come on, brother. I think I remember if I strafe that attack, it's good enough. I think this one's good enough. Oh, just kidding. Probably still okay. Probably shouldn't have gone in on that, though. Wow, what a solid run so far, dude. This is, like, we're actually, I'm probably gonna end here, but we are very close to getting it, dude. Solid. Yeah, I mean, it hasn't been the most clean run overall. There's been some weird things. But I think I remember this better than I thought I would. Definitely. Hockey 7 to 11. Yeah, I mean, I guess I didn't really consider that. Well, I don't know. Well, I mean, hockey's 60 minutes, but yeah, I guess in football, people are on the field like the whole game, right? So I guess that definitely skews it up, right? Like most players, the average player in the NHL probably plays 16 minutes a game. Or so. If I were to guess. And so, whereas I could be wrong, but in football, people play like the whole time. Basically, so. Anyways, yeah, thanks for hanging out, you guys. What a solid practice run this has been so far. We haven't taken a single hit. We are going into the hardest boss. But then honestly, once I get past Ivory King, the run I shouldn't get hit, really. So. But yeah, pretty solid, dude. Next stream, I'll finish this up. Or maybe I'll finish it up off stream. I don't think it really matters. How's it going, Barker, by the way? I don't think it really matters either way, but yeah, if you haven't seen the Asmongold video, that is on YouTube. It should be pinned in the chats. At the top of the chat. So go check that out if you haven't seen it. But yeah, I don't think I'll be on tomorrow. So, but if I'm not, yeah, have a good weekend, you guys. And take care. I will be back at least on Monday. And I guess if I finish the rest of this no-hit run off stream, or if we finish it on Monday or something, then I guess we're going to move on to DS3. Because that's kind of what I've been doing, is just getting the run once, and then once I do that, then we just go to the next game. So yeah, we'll see if I can finish this up first try. Then guess that's the plan. DS3 casual playthrough soon. But let's see who's on the raid though. Oh, which logs me out. So annoying. I think it's Windows 11. Windows 11 is bugged, and I just get logged out of websites constantly. Okay, well, let me log back in and see who's streaming, and then I'll raid them. And I guess another thing too is join the Discord too. If you want to, I think I'm gonna make a Minecraft server, a Discord server, Minecraft server again. So join the Discord if you have not and you want to play in that. I think I might do it this weekend, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Who should I raid? Let's raid Mikolash, dude. He's doing first playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. That's a sweet game. I've played it. I don't think I'm as far. Yeah, I'm not in Act 3. But go ahead and Mikolash, you guys. But yeah, have a good one, you guys. I will see you all on Monday.